Greetings, Sagittarius, all placements. Misery loves company. I'm not gonna lie, the energy in your reading today is really, really frustrating me. Me personally, I'm like, it would be a not so fun day to be a Sag. So if you're, I don't know, maybe the second message will be better, but I'm talking to a Sagittarius who is freaking miserable in your job, in your home situation, your relationship, with something going on. But it's where your stability lies. It's the friend group. It's for the sake of whatever, for the sake of tradition. It's bringing the paycheck, and it's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. Like, someone is just so freaking miserable. Like, I literally cannot even. And they see someone that God brought into their life, blessing, blessed, blessing, like literally these clarified one another. You guys, my own cards clarified, literally. And there's a Sag that's just thinking and thinking, and God is telling them, go. Green light means go. You're in between worlds. You're trying to leave your old world behind. That is a never-ending story of puppet strings, clout chasers, miserable issues, miserable, petty people who gossip about the same bullcrap. This is heavily distracting you from your life's work, from your life purpose. There are people who live in their ego, yet they claim other people are in their ego. This is like people who... This is literally like people who don't know me, who are like, oh, look at her, she's so full of herself, she's all in her ego. Yet they don't realize that I've been doing this for 7 years, that I do anywhere from 20 to 80 readings per day internationally, that I've saved people's lives, that I've saved animals' lives. I don't boast about that. I don't post about every little thing that I do that's a savior, but I literally save people's lives every single day around the entire world. And I don't boast that, and I don't have a big platform, so you wouldn't know that in other platforms I hold a lot of weight and I'm the number one in a couple things. But I don't tell people that. I don't. I just do my thing and I share this voluntarily. But people would love to say that I'm so full of myself. If I'm so full of myself, then how come my entire day is dedicated to helping others, serving others, helping animals, serving animals? And that makes no sense. You're actually full of yourself and you're projecting onto me, and you don't serve others but that's, God can judge them. And there you go. So anywho, there's something like that going on, Sagittarius. There's a lot of gossip here. There's a lot of BS. Oh, this is the other thing. I love dancing. I love dancing, but I've never been an S worker. I've never been a stripper. I've never done any of that. But because I love dancing, I must be a stripper. Oh my gosh, Valerie's a stripper. No, I'm not. Never have been. You're never going to find anything on it because I've never done anything like that. Never would do anything like that. And people love to lie because why? How did we start this? Oh yeah, misery loves company. That's how we started this. So there can be like a whole society here, a whole industry and they're literally gossiping about total, utter lies, BS, and slander. And they're about to get got by the Most High because this can't continue anymore like this. And at first it was really, really fun and they could be all poised and but it's not going to be that way moving forward. And there's a huge change here, a huge change. Someone is finally going to take a stance, step up for what is right here. I'm hearing the song by Rufus Du Sol, You Were Right, duh, you were right. So someone here could actually be messaging you, or you could be messaging someone and saying, hey, you were right. Hey, I'm sorry I listened to the gossip, the BS, the slander. You were right. So someone here was right. And someone really is an empress. And someone here really is self-respecting. And someone here really is a pure, genuine heart. And yet everyone who is not a pure, genuine heart, who is not, everyone who's not pure is trying to say that this person isn't, but really they're not the ones. So I don't know. There's a bunch of craziness like that happening, Sag. There's definitely Sag here who also feels like they can't separate. This can be like a Sagittarius couple who's like in the spiritual community and they advise other people, or they have clients about relationships, but they're miserable, but they feel like if they were to separate, then their business would go kaput, because it's like, we help other people with their relationships, but we hate each other and we're miserable. Like, it's just, it's comical. Like, it's so comical. Gosh dang comical. And I love how God works, because the people who are actually humble enough and honest with their hearts enough to lovingly separate and allow their ex-partner, allow their partner to actually have a new life, are going to be blessed. And the people who cling on to their misery, I don't want to say are not going to be blessed, but for lack of better words, they're not. They're actually going to receive quite a few uncomfortable blows. So also I'm hearing strong wind gusts. So if you are in a hurricane place area, as we already know, this is going to be a tumultuous year, but I am getting a lot of catastrophe energy for September and October. So this can also be a situation where if someone, like if you're up north and you go south for winter, please postpone it as long as you can. You'll thank me later. I literally do this for a living, so listen to me or not, but you'll thank me later. The Emperor with Temperance in the Chariot. Literally. If you want to protect your clan, Temperance, be patient. Go last minute Chariot on that move. Do not try and make something early or something like that. And I was channeling that in my main collective message. About something was like sticking out in traffic, or something went a little too far, went a little beyond the parameter, and it's going to get smashed if it's like, so something here, I don't know, there's something about a little beyond Sagittarius, so definitely be careful. And we have Judgment, which is God's hand. Sag, someone can be doing something petty because of children or because of animals. Like if you show dogs or horses or anything like that, or if you have children, or you're a teacher, you're a nanny, work around children in any sort of capacity, there's definitely a bunch of BS going on in that environment. For some of my Sages, this is also two men of higher stature that like the same girl, because I'm hearing the same girl, and yet they're trying to tell the other one why they shouldn't like this girl. So it's like both of them like this girl, but according to the two of them, when they hang out, they hate this girl, they make fun of this girl, they dog on this girl, yet both of them secretly really want to be with this girl. That's interesting. And I actually feel like this girl is actually destined to be with someone that's an even higher stage than them, because they're just kings. They're not the emperor daddy. So I'm just saying, yeah, we literally have the devil card coming out to clarify these Six of Cups best friend guys who like the same girl, but they're going to have to watch her be with someone else. So there's that. Literally, I can't make this up. They're going to be sad about it. So Sag, yeah, and it's about love and someone having success with love. This is so weird. This is literally a friend group. Guys being like, don't be with that person. Stay away from that person. Stay away. But they both want that person. But that person's going to end up with someone else because, I don't know, there's weirdness like that. This can even be in like a work situation where like these bosses, like they're all in the same industry and they're like, oh, don't hire that person, don't sign that person, don't whatever that person. And then like that person literally gets signed elsewhere or finds the perfect position elsewhere that like pays them more, that respects them more, that gives them more perks, like a home situation that's inviting. And then the other people that were like fighting over rejecting this other person are going to be sitting ducks. I'm hearing duck hunt. Someone could have put out like a witch hunt for someone. Someone could have even been saying, I'm not judging people who do associate with that word, but me personally, I hate that word. I do not associate with that witch word. I don't at all, because I don't do stuff like that. I honestly know it's hard for people to believe, but I don't understand, because prophets were in the Bible, so I don't understand. Like, I just don't understand why people have an issue with it. I don't need to explain myself, but long story short, there's definitely a story here of people trying to portray someone to be something or someone that they're not, and someone else has been observing someone for a long time now, and they see the truth of a person, and now that they see the truth of a person, they want to offer that person something. But other people have already been observing the truth of this person from day one, and they have a better offer for this person. So Sag, if you're someone who has been put on the back burner, again, you're an empress, or this person I'm talking about is an empress. And like I already said in this reading, they are ready for an emperor, not a king. They are above kings. So it's comical when kings are trying to downplay or talk crap on this empress when they're not even at her level. It's like, my friend posted this on my collective reading earlier. He was like, it's so true that people only hate on someone who is like higher up than them. Like no one of higher stature hates on someone who is of a lower stature than them in any capacity. And that just kind of reveals, but I don't know. Okay, bless you, Sag. Kind of crazy message this week.